It's increasingly difficult to know what's real online. For example, in March, a financial professional in Hong Kong lost $25 million after receiving fake orders on a video call from someone they believed to be their boss. How can society protect itself from fake media more generally?
Well, yeah, that story was a real wake-up call for the business world, that's for sure, right? But the solution, in my mind, it kind of comes in three parts, right? So you've got your technical solutions, and one example is Intel's. They've got their FakeCatcher software, and this is actually analysing blood flow in videos of people's faces, and they claim that there's a 96% accuracy with this software, right? Microsoft is also developing watermarking technology to verify media integrity in contexts like elections. And I thought it was interesting, when Ukraine earlier this year, they introduced their first ever and the first ever AI spokesperson in government. But what they did was they actually included a QR code in the bottom right. And this was so that viewers could verify whether a clip was real or not by just clicking through to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs website. There's also the cultural solutions as well. And I think that BBC have been really good with their fact-checking efforts. It's a really good start. And I hope that other media organizations will follow suit and just help to raise awareness about the dangers of deepfake media. But we're also seeing some of the big players like Reuters and the Associated Press. They're also stepping up in this area. So that, to me, is sort of like a positive start. And also in education. I mean, I'd love to see more schools improving media literacy by just teaching kids how to spot this fake media and also to understand why it matters. And, you know, perhaps in the UK right now, that feels a little bit like wishful thinking. But also to train journalists and educators to detect and report deepfakes would be a really solid first step. But, and this is what I'm really liking, some countries already leading the way here. So Finland, they have a fully integrated media literacy program that's embedded through every stage of the education system. And it's not even treated as just an individual lesson. It's absolutely embedded into everything that they do. What is it about the Finns? Why are they so progressive? You know, they were amongst the first to experiment with the universal basic income as well. But on a personal note, I sometimes use AI tools like Factiverse, right, to check the sources if I'm really skeptical about an article, though I'm probably an exception. But so more accessible tools could make this a lot more common. I'd love to see the social networks integrate more fake media and claims detection directly into the platforms. But the sad thing is they're just not really incentivized to do that at the moment. You know, like they seem to make more money from polarization. But that said, we are seeing increasing pressure from regulations like the EU Digital Services Act, you know, and that will hopefully push them into taking more responsibility.
We're going to become a little bit more like you, Matt, and start checking. I like the fact that you've recommended something Factiverse, so we'll have a look at that and check it out.